This is Plumber Football. Give it everything.
Welcome back, football fans. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting and pivotal quarterback battles in the NFL. With the Cleveland Browns' future hanging in the balance, all eyes are on their two most recent draft picks, Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel. Both quarterbacks have been standout performers in college, but now it's time to see who can rise to the occasion and lead the Browns into the future. Dillon Gabriel, the former star quarterback from Oregon, brings a dynamic playmaking ability and leadership that's earned him a spot in Cleveland's plans. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders, the Colorado Buffaloes' electrifying quarterback and son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, has turned heads with his poise, accuracy, and football IQ. But here's the big question. Who will emerge as the Browns' future quarterback? Both players have shown flashes of brilliance, but with so many unknowns surrounding their transition to the NFL, the battle between Sanders and Gabriel could very well determine the direction of the Cleveland Browns for years to come. In this video, we'll break down the strengths and weaknesses of each QB, their college careers, and why this quarterback showdown is so crucial for Cleveland's success. Stay tuned. The Cleveland Browns have long been a team searching for stability at the most important position in football, quarterback. Over the years, the franchise has seen its fair share of ups and downs, with no shortage of quarterback changes, each of them leaving fans wondering, who will be the player to lead this team into the future? As it stands, the Browns' quarterback room is an intriguing mix of experience, question marks, and rising stars. The first and arguably most notable is Deshaun Watson, the once promising QB who made waves with the Houston Texans. Unfortunately, Watson's tenure in Cleveland has been marred by injuries and inconsistency. After a challenging 2024 season, marked by injury setbacks and inconsistent play, there's growing uncertainty about Watson's ability to return to form, with the likelihood that he will not play in 2025. That leaves Cleveland in a precarious situation as they rely on the health and performance of a player who hasn't yet shown he can be the future of the team. Then there's Joe Flacco, a Super Bowl MVP and veteran signal caller who's now in the twilight of his career. At this point, Flacco's age and lack of mobility make him a long shot to be the future of the franchise. He could be a valuable mentor to younger quarterbacks, but expecting him to lead the Browns to success in the long term feels like a stretch at best. Flacco's role seems more like a temporary safety net rather than a true solution. Lastly, there's Kenny Pickett, who is currently the Browns' third-string quarterback. While Pickett has shown promise in limited action, especially with his college career at Pittsburgh, his transition to the NFL has been less than stellar. Despite being drafted as a potential starter, he has struggled with consistency and accuracy, particularly in key moments. Pickett's inability to establish himself as a reliable option in the NFL so far raises doubts about whether he can be the long-term answer for the Browns. While he brings depth to the roster and some valuable experience, his ongoing struggles make it unlikely that he will emerge as a serious contender for the starting role in Cleveland moving forward. With all these uncertainties at the quarterback position, the Browns' future seems to hinge on the two most recent high-profile draft picks, Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel. Sanders, the former Colorado Buffaloes star, has big shoes to fill, but what Shedeur has shown on the field is something special. His poise, accuracy, and leadership make him one of the most intriguing young quarterbacks in the draft. Despite being new to the NFL spotlight, his college performances suggest he has the skill set to thrive at the next level, especially with his ability to handle pressure and read defenses. With his pedigree and immense talent, Sanders could become the face of the franchise in Cleveland. Dillon Gabriel, on the other hand, comes with his own impressive resume from his time at UCF and Oregon. Gabriel's arm strength and ability to stretch the field make him a dangerous weapon in the right system. Known for his dual threat capabilities, Gabriel adds an element of mobility that the Browns have lacked in recent years. While he's had his share of challenges in college, his upside makes him an enticing option for Cleveland's future. Gabriel represents the kind of quarterback who could revitalize the Browns' offense, especially with the right coaching and development. For Cleveland, the stakes couldn't be higher. A strong performance from either Sanders or Gabriel could provide the team with the quarterback stability they've been desperately seeking for years. With both of these players boasting high ceilings, the winner of this battle could be the long-term solution that finally leads the Browns back to relevance in the AFC North. The QB competition is the key storyline in Cleveland, and the answer to who leads this team could very well shape the franchise for years to come. Now let's take a look at the two rookie quarterbacks, understanding their strengths, weaknesses, and obstacles ahead. Shedeur Sanders has shown remarkable composure on the field, especially under pressure. He plays with a calm demeanor that belies his age, often making critical plays when needed most. One of Sanders' standout traits is his precision as a passer. His ability to place the ball in tight windows and consistently hit his target makes him an excellent fit for an NFL offense that relies on precision timing. Growing up around Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, Shedeur has developed an advanced understanding of the game. His ability to read defenses, make adjustments at the line of scrimmage, and process information quickly stands out as one of his most impressive qualities. Sanders is an effective dual-threat quarterback. His ability to escape pressure and make plays with his legs adds a dangerous element to his game, making him a threat both in the pocket and on the move. While Sanders has excelled at the college level, he has yet to face the same caliber of competition that the NFL provides. The physicality, speed of the game, and defensive schemes at the pro level will be a significant jump. As a mobile quarterback, Sanders could be at risk of injury. With his reliance on running as part of his playmaking ability, any serious injury could severely hinder his career, and in the case of Cleveland, it could jeopardize his future with the team. Sanders was drafted relatively lower in the 2024 NFL draft compared to other quarterbacks. This could result in fewer practice snaps and limited opportunities to build chemistry with the Browns' receivers. As a result, his development could be slower than higher drafted players who typically receive more immediate attention and reps. As a lower drafted quarterback, Sanders may face an uphill battle in terms of securing regular playing time. He could be relegated to a backup role early in his career, giving him limited opportunities to showcase his skills. In Cleveland, where quarterback stability has been a long-standing issue, Sanders faces the pressure of proving himself in an environment where one wrong move could end his NFL career. Gabriel possesses impressive arm strength, allowing him to make throws to all areas of the field, including deep passes that stretch the defense. His ability to push the ball downfield gives the Browns a versatile offensive weapon. Gabriel's dual threat abilities are one of his greatest assets. He can evade pressure and extend plays with his legs, making him dangerous when the pocket breaks down. His ability to scramble also helps keep defensive backs on their toes. Despite a relatively smaller frame, Gabriel plays with confidence and toughness. His mental toughness allows him to bounce back from adversity, and he doesn't shy away from taking risks when the game is on the line. Gabriel is effective in short to intermediate passing situations. He's particularly strong in RPO, run-pass option schemes, which allows him to make quick, accurate throws on the move. One of Gabriel's biggest issues is his occasional inconsistency with his mechanics, especially when throwing on the move. This can lead to accuracy issues, particularly in tight windows or under heavy pressure. At 5'11" and around 190 pounds, Gabriel is not the most physically imposing quarterback, and his smaller frame raises some durability concerns. He will need to adapt his playing style to avoid taking unnecessary hits in the NFL. Gabriel faced some tough defenses during his college career at Oregon, but the NFL brings a new level of complexity. His ability to handle the speed and physicality of NFL defenses is still unproven. Gabriel's transition to the NFL will not be without challenges. The speed of the game, along with the complex defenses he'll face, could take some time to adjust to. He will need to prove that he can make the leap from college success to NFL-level performance. His size may prevent him from fitting into traditional NFL quarterback molds, meaning he might struggle with sustaining long-term success if he doesn't adjust his playing style. With Shedeur Sanders as another high-profile quarterback on the Browns roster, Gabriel faces stiff competition. The added pressure of battling for a starting job could affect his development, especially when competing against other highly regarded young quarterbacks. As the 2025 season approaches, the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation remains one of the most intriguing storylines. With veteran Joe Flacco leading the charge in the early part of the season, the Browns are likely to lean on his extensive experience to start the year. Flacco, a former Super Bowl MVP, has been in the league long enough to weather the ups and downs of an NFL season. However, while his experience makes him a logical choice to start, his ability to last the full season is in serious doubt. The last time Flacco played a full season was back in 2017, and since then, injuries and declining performance have limited his role to more of a backup or mentor. At 40 years old, it's hard to imagine Flacco maintaining a high level of play across a full 17-game season. His age and injury history suggests that it's only a matter of time before the Browns turn to a younger option. Enter Shedeur Sanders. Despite the odds stacked against him with his draft position and the limited snaps in practice due to Cleveland's quarterback depth, Sanders is expected to quickly rise up the depth chart. In what will likely be a competitive camp battle with Dillon Gabriel, Sanders will outduel the former Oregon star, showcasing why he was once a top 10 draft projection. His poise, accuracy, and football IQ will shine through, and it's not difficult to envision Sanders taking over the number 2 spot. As he continues to adapt to the NFL, his ability to step in when called upon could be the catalyst that accelerates his development and secures his future with the team. While Gabriel has undeniable talent, Sanders' pedigree and polished skill set give him the the edge in a tight race for backup duties. In the likely scenario where Flacco struggles or gets injured, the Browns will turn to Sanders. His early rise in the depth chart despite the uphill road could set the stage for him to eventually challenge for the starting role down the line. While Flacco's experience may provide stability at first, Sanders will prove to be the quarterback of the future for Cleveland, showing glimpses of the potential that made him one of the top prospects in the draft. That wraps up our breakdown of the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation for the 2025 season. It's clear that while Flacco may start the season, the real future of the team could lie with one of the rookies, Shedeur Sanders or Dillon Gabriel. With a lot at stake, it's going to be an exciting journey to see who steps up. Thank you for watching, and as always, give it everything.